woke up slightly, just maybe a little bit overwhelmed, and I thought to myself, okay, so I'm a 17-year-old and I'm trying to handle all of those things. And then I went to lit a cigarette and I just started walking in circles, started to think about how do I solve this, or maybe what am I trying to do even, where am I, who am I, what the fuck is the point of everything. And then the reflection came to me that is really liberating. It is perhaps the most liberating thing you can ever experience, and I don't know if you've ever had, but I did, and I think I'm going to grasp upon it more often, because we cannot prove anything. We cannot prove this water exists, we cannot prove our hands exist, we cannot prove we exist. Well, we can in a moment, thanks to Descartes, but we cannot prove anything. We cannot grasp objective reality at all. And that means that everything is slightly meaningless if you cannot prove that it is meaningful, yeah? And because of that, whatever is happening in your life, whatever is happening in my, we can always let go, as many philosophers try to tell us to do, yeah? What does it mean to just let go? And I think I found the answer to this, because to let go means to be able to step back from all the shit that you're so worried about. And for you to be able to step back, you need to have some sort of reality to step back. And I think the reality we can always step back into is to just think about objectivity, about how we cannot even prove anything, how we cannot prove that those problems even exist, that it's just our weirdly inaccurate biological machine that we are, and that nothing really has to be solved, that it's not even that we are creating a bigger dot in the massive universe if we actually achieve something, if we actually do something meaningful. Because there is no proof that there is even a universe to begin with. And that's extremely nihilistic to say, but only if you can frame it well, it will actually work. Because what I thought when I was smoking that cigarette was that it's not that everything is meaningless, therefore I need to give up. It's that everything is meaningless, therefore it's just so funny to be even worrying or about any sort of problem. But like, obviously I love my girlfriend, obviously I love my parents, obviously I love my friends, and I do want to create, I have that urge, and I should pass my final exams well, only because my parents will be happier and I want to do that for them. And maybe because then I will have more time for me to actually grow something in a way of me being able to create for money somehow. But to just let go, to just step back when feeling overwhelmed about all of that, it takes just a moment of thought that it may not even fucking exist. Because think about this, whatever it is that you are worrying about now, if you cannot prove that this thing even exists, that you even exist, then that allows you to melt somehow, just feel comfortable in your body for once, that yes, actually, it does not fucking matter. And I'm just going to do what I think is right, what I think I should do. And no matter what the outcome will be, it still won't matter, even if I will be in pain, even if something won't work out the way I want it to. Does it really matter? I mean, I'm not a massive advocate of killing yourself. I actually found a logical framework to eliminate that as a thought, that it's in some way better to kill yourself than to survive. So, with that, to think about everything being meaningless is not despair, it's just reality. So, whatever you're worrying about, maybe you should try that. If you ever wanted to let go, whatever that fucking means, maybe you should try that. Maybe just look at the abstractness of the universe. Not even the meaningless, not even the meaninglessness. Just look at everything and notice that everything is a big, massive fucking question mark that we cannot even begin to comprehend. That's why it's so abstract to worry. Okay. Yeah. And if you maybe want to buy my books because I'm a 17-year-old author, then maybe you can see that in the description. But only maybe if you would maybe want to buy them, or maybe support me, or maybe join my community so that we can just talk if you feel slightly lonely in this world. But yeah, you don't need to do any of that.